This video explains the process to create a sales invoice in Sage 1. The topics covered in this video are: create a sales invoice with stock and non-stock items, add a line item to the sales invoice to post direct to the general ledger account, how to apply an overall invoice discount and discount for specific invoice line items, set the invoice default message, how to print or email an invoice, set default invoice settings. You may create a customer tax invoice from the List of Customer screen. To open the customer list, select Customers on the menu, Lists, and then List of Customers. Choose the customer to be invoiced, and from the Actions menu next to that customer, select Add Invoice. Using this method, the invoice will be pre-filled with the customer and details, such as physical and delivery address, balance outstanding, and credit limit. Many of these details can be changed for this invoice. You may note that when entering invoices, the price is an exclusive price. You may select the option to change from exclusive price to inclusive price when entering invoice amounts. When completing the invoice line details, there are 3 different options. With the type set to item, you can either add stock inventory items or non-stock items, such as services. The first line we are adding will be a stock item. For the second line, we are adding a service or non-stock item. You can also change the type from item to account if you want to record directly to a sales account in the general ledger. Here we are invoicing freight charges, which will be posted directly to the other income account, freight income. With each invoice line, you can alter fields including the description, quantity, and tax. The description field is limited to 100 characters. To enter further information, simply click on the notepad icon at the start of the line to display the note field. The additional details entered into the note section will be printed on the invoice document. Discounts can be added at either invoice header or line level, or both. To apply a discount to the complete invoice total, enter the percentage in the invoice header discount field. The amount discounted will be displayed in the document totals at the bottom. Discounts applied to individual line items can be entered as either a percentage or as an amount. Messages such as payment options and bank deposit details can also be added in the message field. To save the message as the default for all invoices, click Set Default Message first, enter the message, and then hit Save. To print the invoice, click on the Print Preview option at the bottom of the invoice. From the preview window, you may print, email, or print the invoice to a PDF file. Ensure you click on the Back button to return to the invoice. To email the invoice to the customer, click on the Email button to open the Email Invoice screen. You may adjust any of the fields on the email screen before you send the email, including adding attachments to the email or adding your email address in the CC field to receive a copy of the invoice email. If no changes are needed, you may click Send. To process the invoice, click on Save. If you would like to default the invoice figures to GST inclusive or record sales to general ledger accounts only, you can change the configurations in the Company Settings page. Go to Company, change Company Settings, then open up the General Settings section to select Customer and Supplier Settings. Tick the last 2 options to set these as defaults and click Save and Close. When new invoices are now created, the amounts will be set as inclusive and the type is defaulted to account. Thank you.